Kevin Costner's ex-wife is getting money from her new boyfriend after she loses big in child support dispute. She received a $20,000 gift from her new beau, while arguing she needed additional financial support from Costner. Kevin Costner's estranged wife Christine Baumgartner may have been unsuccessful in getting more child support from the Yellowstone actor, but Kevin says she's getting financial help from a new boyfriend. According to court documents filed on August 30th, which were obtained by Us Weekly, Kevin argued that Christine didn't need additional child support, despite her request for more, and cited an expensive gift her new beau gave her as evidence. Christine's attack on me is a smokescreen to deflect attention from her lack of candor regarding her own financial situation, the documents argued. Christine was forced to admit at her deposition that her brother recently gave her $80,000 and her boyfriend recently gave her $20,000, it continued. Christine took the stand last month during the child support dispute, where she was forced to answer a direct question regarding her connection with Josh Connor, a close friend of her estranged husband, after they were seen together on a trip to Hawaii earlier this year. While testifying, Baumgartner stated that she and Connor shared a purely platonic friendship, denying they're romantically involved. However, she did acknowledge that he had loaned her $20,000. According to Christine, she promptly forwarded half of the amount to her mother and returned the remainder to Connor. Despite Christine's denial that she's dating Josh Connor, the court ultimately decided not to grant her request for additional child support. Kevin, 68, will now provide Christine, 49, with a monthly sum of $63,209 to support their 3 children, sons Caden, aged 15, Logan, aged 14, and daughter Grace, aged 12. Prior to the ruling, Baumgartner had been temporarily receiving $129,755. However, she was arguing for $248,000, saying it was necessary in order to provide their kid with the luxurious lifestyle they deserve, though a court ultimately disagreed. The court order must allow the children to be supported at a level commensurate with Kevin's considerable wealth, even if that level of support also improves the standard of living of Christine, her lawyers filing originally argued. The documents also highlighted that when the children are with their father, they often travel on private jets for extravagant vacations. The filing stressed the importance of Costner providing substantial child support to Christine to ensure that the children can enjoy similar vacations when they are with her. Additionally, the submission included a list of other expensive activities and hobbies that the children are said to be involved in, including fishing, scuba diving, surfing, and volleyball, highlighting the expensiveness of each. Christine's team also used the former couple's history of lavish birthday and Christmas parties to try and argue the kids are used to a more lavish lifestyle than Christine can provide without extra financial help from Kevin. Though Kevin and Christine's child support dispute has been settled, the exes continue to navigate their divorce and remain legally married. Meanwhile, judge found Kevin Costner's ex credible but felt larger child support would be disguised spousal support. The judge said he didn't detect any acting during Kevin Costner's testimony and said he felt Christine's testimony was credible. The judge that sided with Kevin Costner in his child support case with estranged wife Christine is outlining how he reached his decision. During a 2-day hearing in Santa Barbara last week, both Kevin, 68, and Christine, 49, testified, getting emotional at times, as they spoke about raising their children and next steps as they go their separate ways. On Friday, the ruling on child support was revealed. Kevin will pay $63,209 per month to Christine, not the $161,592 she was seeking. Kevin and Christine, who married in 2004, share 3 teenagers, Caden, 16, Hayes, 14, and Grace, 13. Judge Thomas P. Anderl, in a Tuesday court filing obtained by People, recapped the proceedings and explained that he found Christine credible in her Thursday testimony, with good courtroom demeanor. However, while the judge did not perceive there was any intention by Christine to mislead the court, her testimony was not much help on the issue before the bench today. Will weigh her testimony with all the evidence in this case. About Kevin, Anderl wrote that he recognizes he is a professional actor and weighed that in the decision-making process when judging his credibility. The judge did not find he embellished any of his testimony by relying on his profession. His testimony was straightforward, there was no acting, found his testimony to be credible and consistent. Anderl added that both sides made strong closing arguments. In regards to the ruling, Anderl said the reasonable needs of the children are fully met by this child support order, and anything greater than $63,209 per month would be disguised spousal support. He added, Christine will have her opportunity to convince the court that she is entitled to spousal support. That is not the issue at hand for this hearing. While Christine was on the stand Thursday prior to the ruling, she said a decrease in financial status would affect their kids. After moving out of their family home to comply with a court order, Christine said she is now in a $40,000 per month rental since she's being conservative, because I have been very unsure what I will get and what the outcome of this case will be. About the child support amount she was requesting, Christine said she wanted to provide a comparable lifestyle for the kids when they are with her. That cost is our lifestyle, it's how we lived, she said. Christine added that she will look into the steps I need to take and any schooling I need to do, and I will enter the workforce in order to support herself, mentioning education as a potential career path of interest. Meanwhile, Kevin said in his testimony Friday, my biggest concern is that the court orders me to pay child support that is above the needs of my children and for the needs of Christine. In a court filing last week, just before the in-person court appearances, Kevin's lawyers said Christine argues that Kevin steadfastly refuses to pay child support sufficient to meet the children's reasonable needs. That is demonstrably false and purposely inflammatory. The parties simply differ on what reasonable needs means in the context of child support. The exes will appear in court again later this fall to hash out the validity of their premarital agreement. During a request for order hearing this week on Wednesday, Christine's attorney John Rydell said the outcome of that separate ruling could still go in a different direction than the child support decision. The other side seems to think that this case is over, said Rydell, adding to the judge, I have 24 years of experience with you as a colleague. You never decide stuff without the evidence. Kevin Costner and Christine Baumgartner's divorce could go on 4 years, it's war. The average income for a family of 4 in California is $122,000 a year. But Kevin Costner's estranged wife, Christine Baumgartner, says she can't maintain their kids' lifestyle on the $129,000 a month in child support that the Dances with Wolves actor, 68, was recently ordered to pay. Now, court docs show the 49-year-old is seeking $175,057 monthly to care for Caden, 16, Hayes, 14, and Grace, 13. Kevin, who allegedly feels blindsided by Christine filing for divorce in May, isn't likely to comply. It's war. Out of spite, neither side is giving in, and friends worry the divorce could drag on for years, says an insider. Their lawyer fees will be astronomical, they're already heading into the millions of dollars. Christine's legal team argues that since the former couple's kids fly on a private aircraft to go on luxury vacations when they are with their father, the family code dictates Kevin should pay sufficient child support to Christine so that the children can go on comparable vacations with her. In court on August 31st, Christine's attorney, John Rydell, also argued that the children have a life of luxury in their DNA at this point. She was spotted with their brood in Hawaii this summer, just a week before Kevin whisked the kids off to Aspen. The extra $46,000 the handbag designer's asking for? According to her camp, it will not be sufficient to replicate Kevin's lifestyle, but it will allow her to provide a lifestyle for the children which is relatively comparable. Though Kevin is one of Hollywood's highest-paid stars, with Yellowstone ending and the ongoing WGA and SAG strikes, he's not working, and claims his earnings will be greatly reduced moving forward. However, Christine alleges Kevin is being evasive about his finances. She even requested he turn over all statements, receipts, invoices, canceled checks, and other documents relating to any extramarital romantic relationships. Kevin responded that no paper trail exists because he never had any affairs, but fired back that he does not know for a fact the same is true about Christine. The situation has gotten so bad, the insider says, that Christine is even talking about going to Kevin's first wife, Cindy Silva, for advice. Kevin thought he'd covered his bases with their prenup because his last divorce cost him like $80 million, says the insider, but now he's not so sure. Either way, it's seemingly not getting resolved anytime soon. At first, Christine just wanted what was fair, says the insider. Now, she appears to be out for revenge.